Near for a moment did I doubt that you would triumph over your foe, yet the majesty of fine achievement delighted me nonetheless. Nighdad returned to Ilmag, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and addressing the eight umbral calamity. Thus, but a pity you were not present to see the faithful put the Almorians to flight. It was a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure you. But what value allies they might prove, we were in the mood only to take them. Oh, my God. I knew you could do it, not only because of your blessings. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many trials. With Varden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going, together, needless to say. To the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Make it sound very dramatic. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much more may have happened while we were fructling with the faithful. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Ylmer's attention. But I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that I've had belly full of Ilmag. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Fine. Back to the Crystarium we go. Hey, we're nearly done with 50. Oh yeah. I didn't click that. I wanted to see how far we are in the main quests. We're in need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 44. No, I think I took your taxi, didn't I? Did I not? Oh no. I didn't look, okay? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It was 200. I think I can spare 200. We're back! We destroyed the second one! Are you proud of me? Hi, baby. Are you proud of Mama? Oh, baby, what do you have here? What is this? Boy. What is this?
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes.
What is it, baby
Ylmer
boy?
was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Babe. Honey. What is it?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Am I seeing his face? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's the dude. That's the Ascian dude.
And you are...
Oh, they don't know him. Do I know him?
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst.
Of course there are fanfics
that
about him.
spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
We're being so dramatic.
I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
What do you want from me?
I spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Well, he's a grandpa. It doesn't exist that long yet.
And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
Did you fall on your head?
Oh, it is truly, deeply
I'll be completely honest. I don't know why everyone is falling for that guy. Like, guys, you need to up your expectations of
Do
man.
you have any idea
Please.
how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
Oh yeah, the group. That the guys who come to our world, isn't it?
And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
Does he want them to rejoin because he wants to have a big calamity happening?
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthry's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all.
Sorry. Party pooper, you know. Happens all the time.
Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Maybe you should have planned better. Maybe you would need a plan C and D and a real organization, you know?
Well,
Take
I should
notes.
begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
I'm gonna stop the references. Especially for people who probably don't know shit what I'm talking about.
As for what happens next,
You can't just kill an
might I
Ascian. That's
suggest
not how
you
that
admit
works.
defeat and walk away.
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthry and kill you all. But that's no different from what Lahabred did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Yeah, I'm still sad that he's gone. He was actually interesting. Like, the moment I was like, oh, look, it was an interesting character, and he died. If I say the same about him, I think I need to mean it for it to happen.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach.
Oh, you have.
Cooperation.
I'll be honest, I don't think we have the same goal in mind.
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Okay.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Especially because, like, 5 seconds ago, you were like, oh, you just ruined all our plans. Our carefully laid out plan, like...
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive.
Well, you never talked about them.
A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground?
I don't trust this dude. Look at his haircut. Will you trust someone with that haircut?
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions.
Sure.
Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Man, I don't know. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first thing first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Nyx. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. Cat, you're sleeping on my keyboard. I need that. In light of your recent extensions, I'd say you earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for... Do I need to talk to Artbert? Every time they're like, oh, just go and have some sleep and rest, it's, I need to talk to him. Is it about that? We need to go down there. Da, da, da. Let's go take some sleepies. Hello, 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 hello. I would like to go to my room. Yes. Yes. I love how slowly I'm walking in there. Like nothing's bothering me in this world. Not a singular thing. Hey, I want sandwiches. That's new. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it?
Oh.
With that mirror of his,
Look
he
who's
can watch
back.
your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
I mean, I need to defeat those light wardens. It wouldn't work if I'm not fed well.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort.
He does.
But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Did he come from a different... I had a different theory about him, but I think that's not true. Did he come from a different planet, maybe?
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about.
Yes.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Mm-hmm. Are they on the moon?
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words. not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making.
I mean, you couldn't have known.
They cannot be trusted. None
I'm
of them.
aware of that.
But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Putting me up? No. I want to know about Seto, but is it too pry? No, tell me about him. Maybe his mood's gonna get better if he tells me about him.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
Oh, look, he's smiling. Boo-boo.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Did I? Look, we're becoming BFFs! Me and the ghost, nobody can see, and they probably just think I'm going crazy with all the light wardens I absorb in myself. But that's fine! Did he eat my sandwiches? How dare! I sleep eat. I'm sure that's a thing. Ay, ay, ay. Good day to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Axac and your companions are presently gathered in the Oracular. He asks that you convent with them at your earliest convenience. My character was also sleeping with her fucking shoes on because we're all unable to sleep without shoes. Terrible. Excuse me. Cat! Oh my god, can you move? To the Axar we go. Maybe at one point they're gonna tell me their name. There is. Not many use it. Not many. That number is supposed to be way higher.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Guest? Up.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
Not this soon, though.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
You know what? There's a lot of parallels between this guy and the Exarch.
Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs. And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
You're sneezing a lot today, are you okay? He, by the way, also goes to Portals of Darkness.
What was that all about?
I can't stop. Okay, it's pretty obvious what this is about.
As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
But if he crosses us on like him... The thing is, I don't think he's like entirely lying, but he's also not telling us what's actually like necessary. So I do not believe him, but I'm pretty sure there is like more than what we know and what meets the eye.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
Look, Alfino is on my side.
It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
You know.
That may be, but the
I'm a woman of doing
Pelusia,
things.
Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
Hey, what is it?
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Caelynx. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola.
Yes!
With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
You need to push your face against my boobs.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
Why?
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A letter, duh.
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And?
It
Did he even bother
doesn't
to offer
seem
any
like
aid?
a trap.
It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged.
He's joining
Though
Smash.
my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
God,
Master
guys.
Alphinaud, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Ooh.
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Party soon divided. Okay, but I think this is a good part to stop so that we can next week we finally gonna find Yushtala again. Nice. Looking forward to that. Baby. Yush. Okay. We're gonna leave the Axarch where he is, and everyone else is like splitting up.